here we go again. Back to the beautiful Nintendo music. And now it's time to start with the reaction recording, which is going to be one of the most difficult parts of this project. So that's going to be very fun. Very fun. So here's the idea, right? The idea is that we record the face of the person who's viewing content that they haven't seen before. And then instead of sending a read receipt, we send a read video. Well, instead of sending a scene notification, we send a scene video. So that's why the whole thing is called scene. And I'm not 100% sure how to mix the audio sessions to make sure that we can play a video normally and still record the microphone from the person who might be watching it, because if they're laughing, we want to record that, right? So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I think we should start by just creating a example video recorder with a preview in SwiftUI, even though we won't be having a preview showing when the actual thing is recording, but I think that's going to be a good place to start to test out the different video recording modes and to make sure that we can still play video files while the recording is happening. I also think we want to have a little indicator somewhere on the screen when something is being recorded, or we just use the green dot that's in the status bar anyway, and then we don't have to add an additional overlay. I think we have a clean working copy. Everything has been committed. And we can create a new video recorder. So I think there's I should flip it this way. I think there's a video recorder example by Apple for SwiftUI. I got some junk on my keyboard, which is great. Okay. And immediately after starting this recording, I'll be right back. I think I'll need to get some water. Be right back. I'm back, baby. Fully ergonomic setup. And fully ready to go. So let's start by Googling SwiftUI video recording. And I think there's one example for this released by Apple. Developer AV Foundation. Samples. AV Foundation Simple Player iOS, no thank you. QPlayer iOS using mixture of local file-based and HTTP live streaming assets, no thank you. Building a camera app. I don't think the camera app supports video though, does it? Let's see. Let's download the code. And give it a try. And give it a try. Yes. AVCam Swift. Run it on a real device. Gold failed because the identifier is not unique. Yes. Okay. So let's just make sure that we're fully ready to stream. Green. And let's run it. Oh, this is pretty convenient. Sample code disambiguator. Wow, they actually added a feature for that. That's amazing, man. I had no idea that was a thing. Okay. For some reason, this thing wants to use my location. I don't know why that's happening. It should access my camera and my microphone. What does balanced mean? Depth. Wow, there's a lot of... Wait, what does this thing do? Like, why does it detect skin? That's kind of weird, isn't it? What is SSM? Some processing or something? It's kind of frozen. I don't know why. Let's restart it real quick. So I guess it got stuck because we hadn't given it the permissions for the... Man, this is very bad sample code. You can take a picture, but the video recording is just completely messed up. I'm not sure if I want to use this, if it can't even work in an example. I have written code before to capture video on iOS with SwiftUI, but it's been a long time. So it might not be the smartest idea to try to replicate that. Setting up the capture session. Your photos. Well, I don't want to capture photos. Well, at least this Medium article is from this year, so it's probably using the newest conventions. First step is to create a view that will contain the video recorder. The video will maintain interface. The user can interact with the recorder. To create this view, you'll need to use the vStack container. The vStack container allows you to stack elements once you create the vStack. Once you've added elements to the vStack, to do this, you'll need the AV Foundation framework. The AV Foundation framework provides the tools necessary to create a video recorder. Once you've added the code control the video recording, you'll have to add the code to handle the video recorder. Video preview view. Dude, what the fuck? This is like the worst article ever. Jesus Christ. Yes, whatever. I remember this Stack Overflow answer. I'm pretty sure I've seen this before. There's a UI view representable. Okay, I think this is a good starting point. Even though this code is 2 years old, I'm not sure how much has changed in SwiftUI video recording since then. I think we can use this code. I copied it, right? I did not copy it. I should have copied it. Okay, well, let's give it a try. And let's create a new view, a new, oops, this is the wrong project, a new screen, which we call video recorder. We import SwiftUI, and then we have the video recording view. So next up, we go to our content view and just replace everything with this video recorder. Ah, that's right. Jesus. Time double 0 at state y. What is it? On complete recording. Well, time left is time left. On complete is complete. Recording is recording. And then we say complete equals to false and recording equals to false. Still doesn't work because it's double and it should be int. And I do want to run this on the physical device. So let's see. Import AV Foundation. Let's give it a shot. This app doesn't have a camera usage description. We need to add that to the info list. Why can't I? Oh, okay. Can we use this description? Record video reactions. And I think we need to do the same for microphone. Microphone. With sound. Would I like to access the camera? Yes, please. I don't think it's correctly asking for microphone permissions. Well, fuck this. Why is it white? Why would you post this to Stack Overflow if it's not fucking working? No output, nothing. That's great. Let's try setting the max width to infinity, the max height to infinity. I don't think that's gonna help, and it doesn't. Good stuff. Great stuff. Man, this is one of the worst pieces of code I've ever seen. This is so badly done. Oh my god. Dispatcher. None of this makes any sense. Still broken. Doesn't work. I don't know why you would. Is there any output print? No. None whatsoever. So this is some very exceptional stuff. I'm extremely happy that this is working so well. It doesn't sound like he's ever configuring the preview layer. All of these self dots make me so unreasonably angry.
Trunk start. Well, when is this ever executed? Oh my god. What is this? Is this so... This is such bad code. PZDC. That's also a great name for a file. Okay. My theory is that I need to call start, and I don't think we should do anything about the driver. Recording view dot start. We still don't have anything. If superview not equals nil, what does that even mean? Oh my god. Bird recording delegate. None of this makes any goddamn sense. Let's just set it to self. Like, why do we have to do this stupid delegate thing in the first place? Oh man. We're recording to the output file, no active connections. Well, that's great. How about we don't call start? Except for right here. Nope. Well, doesn't like it. Fault in the background thread. Well, at least we're showing something now, so that's good. Do you want to tell me? Must be used from main thread only. Well, if only I knew where it's getting accessed. Not in start, that's for sure, because we just moved that to the main actor. How am I supposed to know the rank should be called my background thread? Oh, well. Let's try it this way. It's detached. Priority is user interactive. Oh, never. Await, start running. Okay, we fixed all the issues. We have a running video preview. This whole timer thing with the 30 seconds doesn't make any sense whatsoever. We have the gravity set to resize aspect. It should be fill and not fit. And then I also want to set this to ignoring cycle so that we have a real full screen video. Yeah, that looks better. Well, we are recording something. I'm not quite sure if it gets stored in the camera roll. It does not. Well, we don't want to get it stored in the camera roll, right? Okay. Do we just clean up this code, or what is it going to do with this? We also need to figure out what kind of file path to use for these temporary recordings. Similarly to how we store I think I want to take a break thinking about video capture sessions because I've only done this for 30 minutes and I'm already getting a headache. I know that there is one more thing that's on our to-do list, which is the time stamp thing. Wait, why is the send ad not visible? Because of the ordinal ad? Just doesn't show it in the message. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Bizarre. Anyway, let's go ahead and send a new message called unique identifier so that we can clearly identify it when I look it up in the message list.
Man, what's wrong with my throat here? Okay, the unique identifier is right here. So this is the message. And now I do want to go ahead and see what it's gonna do to the serialization of this object if we set the milliseconds to 0. So let's go ahead and open the shell from models, import star, message, object get UUID is equal to this string. Serializers import star, and then message serializer m data. Okay, so this is the thing that I'm worried about, right? So if we set m.send at is equal to date time, well, I think it's actually a time object. Year is equal to 1000, month is equal to 1, day is equal to 1, minutes, yeah, that's what we need. From Django utils, import time zone. This is not callable. Or maybe we add a datetime in between, and then we print the data out again. Aha! See? This is exactly what I'm talking about. There's no milliseconds on the datetime object, so Django is a fucking piece of shit, and just returns it with no comma after it. And if we now save this, what do you mean? Support is active. I just created that with a time zone library. For fuck's sake. Okay. And now, if I go ahead and try to load this conversation again, it's just completely gonna crash. The deserialization of this message. Or not. Wait, what? That shouldn't work. Okay. So how about we discard this change for now? So that we can run on the iPhone 14 Pro the code and start looking at the from.json method. Oh, I already took care of it. Wow. What a smart guy. If text lowercase contains identifier, print 1. So now we should be able to look at the debugger when it's starting to deserialize this object. And now we can take a look at the JSON. JSON string. And we can take a look at the send at and the date, which seems to be parsing correctly. Nice. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, So in that case, we can check it off. It's done. We don't have to worry about this point anymore. Check off. Okay, now back to the video player. Content view. And I do want to go back to the iPhone, the real physical iPhone. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a video recorder appear with a max width of infinity and a max height of infinity and a... Man, this looks really good on a physical phone. I'm kind of in love with this app, man. The design is really good. I mean, look at it. It's so cute. Like, it's so... I don't know, it just feels good. Okay, back to business. Ignore safe area. We don't have any of these things going on. We don't have any of this going on. Make your view. Context is context. Struct context. Well, I think it has to be a class, right? How does the whole context thing work? Wait. Let's add the protocol stubs. Make UI view. Preview. View. That's not conform. Maybe we need to have this one. Yeah, okay. Doing the update, nothing happens. Doing the make, we just create a new one. And then the dismantle UI view should have a UI view. See, UI view as preview view. So nothing dot just. We do have a. I want to do these things. Timer. Reference to invalid association type UI view type. What's that? What's your problem? Always succeeds. View. Timers. There's no on-time flags. Way better. Way better than before. So much less cooked. Oh my god. I cannot begin to fathom what happened here. Okay. So we should have one onboarding screen before we even registered the user. There should always be access to the microphone and to the camera. All these prints also make me very mad. This is like the worst piece of code that I've ever seen. Oof, makes you shudder. Probably need to add self, yes. Slots device equals video device. My device. Okay. I'm not 100% sure if we need this. Like, what if we just do extension and we do class wait, was it? And as object is the class, right? Maybe I just make it a convenience init, and I don't think I have to do the required one then, right? Convenience initializer must delegate with self.init. Nice, way better than before. We've moved to super review. Who gives a damn? Must be unwrapped. Oh, well. Let's rename it to preview. layer. Start recording should detach the task. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I guess we could do this way instead, right? Because starts this session, the capture session, which starts the preview layer. Yes. So we should name it start preview. Okay. Oh, we're in the wrong thread somewhere. Preview layer. Well, I guess we should represent a task. So it's going to be running in the yeah, that's better. Okay, we have a video session. Doesn't really have any quality set to it or something, so that's something we should do. We should add a microphone input. We have to finish recording. Dismantle should probably do something. How about preview layer dot stop running? Preview layer session, capture session. Yeah, I guess capture session can stop. What can we do with the recording? Oh, the file output is okay. Video file output stop recording and session capture session stop running. Nice. So now it should get cleaned up after it disappears. Okay. So this seems like a way better. So I don't think we should request access. Permission. Well, we should handle this in a different way, like we should do in onboarding. And what does that look like? Is there a waving and probably, right? How can there be a clapping hand but not a waving hand? That would be kind of surprising. And wave. I guess we can shake it ourselves, right? I guess the hand could wave and the microphone could bounce. I think that would be a cute little onboarding screen. We do have to make it reactive in case the user goes to the settings when the app is not in foreground and revokes the permissions. And we have to detect that case. And I'm not quite sure how to do that, or if it's even possible. Let's see. Let's design a new screen and let's call it camera onboard. We import SwiftUI. We have a struct camera onboard screen of type view, which has a VStack with a spacer and another spacer at the bottom, and then we have a image system name wave.fill with a foreground color of white, a font weight of bold, a font size of 50 or something, and then we give it the good old brutal shadow. And then we have a button that has an action and a simple label of text allow. Wait, how does the message bubble work?
Hello?
Background $.yellow. Background color dot white, rounded rectangle, corner radius 20, doodle rect go white, foreground color black. struct previews as a preview provider if debug end of previews camera onboarding screen. And why is that? Why would it fail to generate this simple little view? Ambiguous use of yellow? Are you kidding me? Let's call it dandelion. Jesus fuck. Ambiguous use of yellow. Yeah, and now Xcode is crashing because of an excessive use of yellow. God damn it. Screw you, Xcode. I'm not going to report anything. Okay, please hurry up. Thank you. Max width infinity. Font is cache. Display of size 16. I don't think it's cache. I think it's cache? Clash? What is the name of my font? Okay, it's Clash display. We add padding. We use a bigger font of size 24. We only do a padding of 8. 12. Wave.fill is not the right name of the icon. This should be way bigger. And the shadow should also be bigger. Var waving is equal to false. This is, of course, is date var. And waving toggles. I'm not sure. Rotation effect, waving, question mark. Otherwise -5. Degrees, waving 5, otherwise -5. And then the anchor would be 0.8, 0.8. And then we have an animation of linear, duration of 1, delay of 1, dot repeat forever, auto reverse is true, on waving. So what we need is a better curve. So what we could do, I think, is to do a spring-loaded interactive spring. Yeah. So we got response, dampening factor, and blend duration. I don't know, man. I don't think blend duration is really a thing. And I also don't think that the delay really makes a lot of sense. What if I set this to 2? What if I set it to 0.02? Maybe I do have to reduce the blend duration. Jesus Christ. It does look pretty good. Okay, wait. If I set both of these to 1.0, oh, okay. 0.05. Jesus Christ. What is happening? Okay. That seems pretty good. Well, now there's so much dead time. Why is it so difficult to design a simple wave? Okay. So this makes it way slower, right? But then what does this do? Like, what is the blend duration? That's what I don't get. Blend duration. The duration in seconds over which to interpolate changes to the response value of the spring. Response. The stiffness of the spring, defined as an approximate duration in seconds, a value of 0. Okay. Well, in that case, I probably want it to be about 0.5. And I probably want like almost no dampening whatsoever. So now it should shake 10 times a second, but because the dampening is so low, right, so now it's gonna be tuck, 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 tuck. Dampening factor of 0.1. It is also pretty stiff. So what if we just have 0 dampening? Yeah, that looks good. I think my problem before was that I never reloaded the view, so it actually never updated. God damn it. Okay. And if I do set the blend duration now to 0.1 and reload the view, and what if I set the blend duration to 0.01? Is there still a lot of dead time? Yes. And what if I set the blend duration to 2.0? Doesn't change a thing. Okay, what it sounds like is I just don't want any dampening whatsoever, and then the response will just indicate how fast it moves. And now we maybe have the degrees, and I think then we're good to go. Well, that took a minute. It feels like this should maybe be 0.7. 7.5. Yeah, that seems good. Okay.
camera access.
So there is, I think, a var ensure mic, not ensure cam. Unview. And we do a view builder. If Immersion Center or something, I wrote a service for this before. I might just reuse that one. I think we had a pretty good one for hyperlocal. Let's just make sure it indexes stuff. And then we have the service for permission access. Permissions.swift. AV capture device, yes. Import AV foundation. If AV capture device dot authorization status for video equals authorized mouse camera onboarding screen. Content view. Discard change. Add full screen video. Ensure cam. Okay. So I should turn this into a state, right? Immersion state. Immersion state. Class immersion state. And then we got cam allowed. Bool, and then we have an init. Import AV foundation. Cam allowed is equal to AV capture device authorization status for video is equal to authorized. And then we go to app state, that's for permission state is equal to permission state. We go to the scene app. We set the environment object of permission state. We go to camera onboard. We add a wrapper around a view. We have an environment object var permissions state. We have a body. If permission state cam allowed, then let child of type child. Else. Camera onboarding screen. Var ensure cam. View is camera onboard wrapper with self. There we go. And here we should probably do state.permission state.request cam. Request cam if switch case authorized self dot add actor cam allowed equals true, return. No. Case not determined. AV capture device request access for video. Completion handler if $0 return. Cam allowed equals to true. Case not determined, authorized, denied, restricted. Well, default. How do we open the settings again? Open settings. Yes, that's right. Open settings. It's when do you care? Okay. I think that's good. And I think now we can just copy that for microphone. Microphone on board. And we call it ensure mic. And we should call this one bouncing. And instead of having a rotation effect, it's an offset of y. Bouncing minus 10, otherwise 0. Bouncing. And this should be mic allowed, and this should be request mic. So let's go back to the permission state, add a mic, set the mic allowed to the authorization for audio, and rewrite this one for request mic. Audio mic. There we go. And I do think we should see the mic permission triggered if I add the ensure mic to the list here, because we haven't given it permission yet. Okay. So this one I want to make a little bit slower, so we can maybe go with a 0.6. Maybe 5 was a bit much, so let's try an 8. And instead of the hand wave fill, I want to do a microphone fill. Let's see what this looks like. It's still a bit much. Maybe 5. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Yeah, I think we should commit that, because that's a pretty important security thing. Okay, I want to try in which order the... Is it called scene? I have to scroll through my entire list of apps. Okay, wait. I can do this. Wait, what did I call the app? Is it not called Scene? I'm pretty sure it's called Scene. Why can't I find it in the settings? There it is. Okay. So if we disable them both, and then we restart the app, in which order does it ask us for permission? Okay, that's the wrong order. I want to have cam access before mic access, because the cam is more important. And now we have to go here. Microphone access. Microphone access. I have no idea why it's reactive, but it is reactive. What if I go in and disable it again? How does this work? Seriously? Damn. How does this work? Why is it reactive? That's kind of scary. How does this turn to false? The only way it could turn to false is because of the init. And why would it get reinitialized just by foregrounding? I'm not going to question it for now. We'll give the microphone access. Nice. Okay. Let's commit this. Add permission streams. Okay. So I do want to try for like an hour to start the video recording. So we never have to worry about permissions anymore because we always have permissions. And I guess we also don't really have to worry about the preview layer. Um, Ugh. I'm thinking, um, what is the best way to start working on the recorder for video reactions? And I'm pulling a blank. Um, so the capture session is required to tap into the video stream in the first place. And then the output is the one that starts recording. And I don't think it's possible to start recording if you haven't started the capture session. So we won't. I'm so sorry for all the noise. I'm not sure if it comes through, but it is very obnoxious. Why can't I set the... Oh, here it is. Yeah. At least now you shouldn't be able to hear anything anymore, but I can still hear it. There's a very loud vacuum cleaner going on, which I love. I love vacuum cleaner noises. It's the best thing since sliced bread. Okay, well, what about the preview layer? What if I never... just never set the session? then I should be able to still record because the session is running. We just never set the preview layer to tap into the session. Where do you set the quality and stuff? Video file output. Can we set the quality here or something? Or the resolution? No. This is the capture session that has a resolution. Reset. Okay, got it. We want 1080p. Capture session audio mode. This is application audio session. False. Configures. Audio session. False. Capture session audio. AV capture session. Ugh. Mid configuration. Audio session. I mean, we can start an audio session like this, right? Okay, I need to look at some. Oh, wow. Hello. We are trying to build a Swift UI application with a beautiful chat that's supposed to look like this. So far, this is what the actual app looks like on my phone. If I go into a chat, you can see that I am able to type and send a message. There's also a video playing in the bubble up there. If I tap the video file, it opens in a full screen player with a little progress bar up there. If I pause it, I can drag the progress bar around, and we can close the whole thing by dragging it down. If I swipe back, then we can go to the chat overview again, and that's pretty much how far we've gotten so far. So yeah, that's pretty much me and what I'm doing right now. The big thing that I'm trying to figure out now is how to record the actual video response, which is like the twist of this entire application. So the idea is that while you're reading a message for the first time, there's a live video recording happening of your facial expression as you're watching the content that gets sent to you. So regardless if it's a text message or an image or a video message, the first time you see it, your face gets recorded and sent as a response back to the person who just sent that to you. So instead of read receipts or seen notifications, there's a seen read receipt video. And that's the idea of this little project. I've been working on this for 4 days now. Today's day number 5. I cheated a little bit by doing some Figma design on a day that didn't count to this project counter. But I've been only coding for 4 days, and today is day number 5. So the video recording is, of course, one of the most complicated components to build. And yeah, I think horrid is probably the right way to put it. There is a whole background story as to why I'm building this, and I can't really share that on the stream, but there's one very specific person who I'm building this for. I'll just say that. Right. So, with that being said, we currently have open the video recorder Swift file. And if I just go into the app to replace all of what we have here with the video recorder, then we can see the camera stream getting tapped into by our little app here. So what you see on the screen now is my actual phone screen that I'm mirroring to the computer. And you can see that there's a live camera feed happening that's getting recorded from my selfie camera. And I'm trying to record that as a file. Well, I hope the person who's reading the message won't be cheating. I'm not even sure if this is going to be socially acceptable as a messenger. It's more of a tech challenge for me to build this than something that I think is actually useful. And it's something that I want to add to my portfolio as a fun little demo. And I'm definitely not cheating with this little challenge that I set myself. It's all above board. Pinky promise. We'll have to change Nintendo playlist soon, but it's still going for now. So what I'm currently trying to figure out is how to add a microphone input to this little video capture session, because right now this is only capturing video, and if I were to store it to the disk, to the phone's persistent storage, we wouldn't have any audio in that recording. I picked Swift because it is the most modern way to build native iOS applications, and that is the goal for this challenge, to build a native iOS application. I didn't just use Swift, but I'm also using Swift UI because that's the most modern framework from Apple to build native applications, and I think that's the most relevant to add to my portfolio, I guess. And I mean, as you can see by how much I've been able to get done in the last 4 days, I'm pretty proficient with Swift, and I've built a lot of applications with Swift UI, so I'm able to get this done pretty fast. So, with all that being said, we can add a microphone to the session, no problem. Right? So let's put U up here, duplicate this code, and create a new audio device. It is interesting that there is a built-in wide-angle camera for audio. Built-in microphone. Yes, that's more like it. I don't think a microphone has a position. Do I have to specify it? Yes. Unspecified. So let's see if we can add the audio device. Seems to be working without any issues. I haven't quite figured out how to configure the audio session. That's what I've been doing before the raid. And I kind of want to look it up in code that I wrote before. It's been a minute. Yeah, it can record while something is playing at the same time. There's different session presets that you can use with Swift that have different flags configured. And one of them is saying that you are able to record while something is playing, which is kind of cool. At least that's what I'm hoping. I've worked with similar technologies before, but I've never built something exactly like this before. So I'll have to try it out. But I'm pretty sure it should be possible. So, with that being said, I don't fully remember where I put the code that I used before to create a new audio session and configure it appropriately. So I'm currently looking for the code that I cannot show on screen because it's proprietary. To see if I'll be able to recover it. I don't think I have that anymore. I really hope I have it somewhere. Ah, yeah, okay, here it is. Wow. It is approximating that extracting the archive is going to take 3,000 years. Let's hope that that's a little bit of an overestimation. I don't think it's going to take too long to figure this out. My goal was to be done with this today by 10 p.m. It's currently 8:51. By the way, that bridge you see over there is not a bridge, but it's the pier in Brooklyn. The office has pretty cool view here. Come on, extract faster. You can do it. It is true, though, that if you want to record something while audio is playing on the speaker, there has to be canceling to make sure that the speaker audio doesn't get piped back into the microphone. Okay, I found the code that I'm looking for. So let's take a look. How I did this years ago. So the audio session okay, so there's this wait, I'm gonna be sharing my screen for this. So there's this line that's called use application audio session. And if not, the capture session uses a private AV audio session instance for the audio recording, which may cause interruptions if your app uses its own audio session for playback. Aha. A Boolean value that indicates whether the capture session automatically changes settings in the app's shared audio session. Well, in this case, I think we should set this to true. We should set this to false because we don't want to change anything about the audio session. And if the documentation says that we should use the app session to make sure it doesn't interrupt it, then let's hope that they're right about that. Okay. So now, I think it should be possible to use this code right here. I'm going to be sharing my screen again. To play and record. Set category, playback and record. Mode, video recording. Allow Bluetooth. Override audio port none. And then we set active to true. And we don't use notify others on activation, we do isn't there duck others or something? Options, union, duck others. Yes. And what other things can we union here? Mix with others. Interrupt spoken audio mix with others. An option that determines whether to pause spoken audio content from other sessions when your app plays its audio. Allow Bluetooth, default to speaker. I think it's mixed with others. I don't think you want to duck others. Yeah, so this is the option I've been talking about. With this single flag, you're able to make sure that there's audio playing and audio being recorded at the same time. I do think, though, that we want to set it to voice chat because I think that voice chat has an automatic echo cancellation in it. Yeah, so it might be difficult if you have a second app running. Then you have less control about the way the other app is setting the playback session, right? So every app has its own audio session. And the shared instance is the audio session of the app that you're running right now. So our own app can say that it's able to play and record, which means that it's able to play back audio and record audio. And then mix with others, it's like a global flag where you're telling other apps that are running on the phone how to interface with your app. Now the beautiful part is that there's also this notify others on the activation thing, where what you're saying that if you record video and then you are done recording, if you listen to a podcast, for example, you record a video for like 3 seconds and then you finish, it's probably going to pause the podcast, and then when you're done recording, it's going to go back to the podcast, and that's what this flag does. Um, so yeah, even if an app doesn't allow mix with others, um, with this option, you at least make sure that as soon as you're done recording, you can continue listening to what you were listening to before. Yeah. There's a couple of apps that allow it, others don't. Yeah, yeah. But now that I'm thinking about it, I think this category configuration I should do even before we start any recording. So I do want to see what happens if we record a file. Oh man, this is complicated stuff, because how long do we even want to record? Maybe by default, a video reaction is 10 seconds, unless you're watching a video. And if you're watching a video, the reaction goes for the duration of the video. I think that makes sense. This is not going to be fun. This is going to take a long time. So, okay, the first thing I want to do is remove this annoying little suffix, which doesn't really make sense. So I think what we want to do is take the current date and turn it into an ISO string, and then add .mov. And then once we're done, how do I send video files right now? Send message video with file ID. Okay, so it's uploading. What? That's not what I want. Upload video file for URL. Yeah, so this method should probably be part of the API service so that we can call it from anywhere. And the URL is local file URL. That is a problem. Well, not really. We just add the convoy parameter right here. So this is not going to compile, but this is not, because we have to call the API service for this now. And the convoy is equal to convoy. No, it's already going to compile. No, still not. Did you mean to use a value of this type instead? I did not, but it is correct that this should be a static method. Both succeeded. That's good. Okay. So let's try the following. Convo view now has a task which starts a new recording for Convo ID. So we probably want a new service for video recordings that I can call from anywhere. Do I even want the video recorder to be a view, or do I just want it to be an NS object? You know what, let's try that. Let's remove the layer. Let's turn this into an NS object. And let's call it not preview view, but video recorder. We don't really have to do any of this. We also don't have to do this. Okay. What do you mean all members have been initialized? We have the capture session and the file output. Before all members were initialized. Wait, I'm confused. Which member has not been initialized? No async operation occurs. Wait, how is this possible? Which member has not been initialized? Okay. False flag. Why? It's so weird. Recorder.mf, maybe? That's right. Okay, now we got it. Now we have a video recorder that keeps track of all this stuff to configure the session. And we probably want to give it a time. So how about we make all of this singleton for now? So there's only ever one thing happening at once. And we create a new state that we call video, or let's call it recorder state. The recorder state is an observable object that has a Convo ID and a message ID. And it has a method record for message ID, or even better, record for message type message, And then we should be able to say message ID is equal to message dot UUID and convoy ID is equal to message dot convoy ID. And then we have a unstop recording. We give it a duration of type double, which is equal to 10. And we have a stop task, which is of type task void never. Stop task is equal to task. Try await task sleep for seconds duration. And then we do date dot recorder state dot stop recording. If task is cancelled, return. Stop task cancel. Stop task equals no. Recorder state. We add this to the app state. Equals recorder state. And we go to the scene app. And we set an environment object to state of recorder state. And then we we're good to go. If stop task not no, await stop recording. Start recording. So the recorder is a video recorder. Start recording. Stop recording. I don't think we need to wait this though. There we go. Type video recorder exclamation mark. Set up recorder. Recorder dismantle. Recorder is equal to recorder.dismantle. Nice. Let file URL equals to recorder.url. Video recorder. And now we give it a var URL, lazy var URL with type URL equal to get URL equals something return URL. Return Both succeeded. Nice. So we added audio, we added video, we have a file URL in the documents folder with a unique string to record this file. And now we should be able to upload file with a context that does not support concurrency. Well, that's not very difficult. We can just say task await api.upload file of type. Why does it return data? That's not good. It is actually handle upload and not upload file. Okay. Handle upload to Envo FB or file URL with type video. Okay. I'll have to handle something real quick, and I'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay. I'm back. So, I have a theory, and the theory is that this works. um, so let's see if it's gonna upload a file to the conversation, recording my face whenever I open a conversation. Let's check. It's going to record a 10-second video and then immediately upload it to the conversation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's definitely not working. It's definitely not working. Because if it was working, then the green dot would be showing on the screen of my phone. Wait. The Convo view doesn't even have the task yet to state dot video state dot record recorder state dot record for messages message state dot messages to last. When is it? Okay, I think I have to do this in the scroll view because, yeah, right here in the startup. Right on messages. Yeah. Okay. This is where the message is loaded, so I should be able to access the first message. So let's try again and see if now the green dot shows up. It does. It should be recording for 10 seconds, and then it should disappear, the green dot. Yes. And now it should be uploading the message to the conversation. And then it should process the video as an M3 UA video stream. And send it to the convo. Maybe I am missing something. Is the message convo ID empty? I don't think so. Let's see what happened to the processing. Did it ever try to send anything? Send message? I don't think so, right? Getting new messages. But it's never sending a message, so something went wrong. Is the message convo ID nullable? I don't think so, right? Word let convo ID equals convo ID else return. Stop recording. Handle uploaded file URL. Type video. So my guess is that there's just no data at the file URL. Let's check that. If I close the chat and I open it back up again, and it's recording a 10-second video. By the way, did you realize that the looping of the video file here only happens three times and then it's over? That's not great. We also have to fix that. Let's add to the to-do list before I forget. Make sure video text bubbles, video message bubbles, loop more than 3 times. Yeah, see, contents of URL are non-existent. I guarantee. Is it maybe because there's illegal characters in the file name? Maybe I should replace the colon with a dash.
Like, what happens if I say touch a colon B? So macOS doesn't have an issue with it, but that doesn't mean that the iPhone doesn't have an issue with it. Take a look at the recorder and replacing occurrences of colon with underscore. Oh, oh. Well, if there's two different file paths, one that it's recording to and one that it's trying to load from, then it's not going to work. I think we just found the issue. Okay, let's try it again. I'm recording my reaction to this beautiful piece of content. I'm very happy to get this message, and now it should stop record. We should hopefully see that this time we're able to go past the data of content URL. We're not. Okay. So this path is still empty, it seems. You know what I'm gonna try? I'm gonna download the... No, not organizer. No, no, no. I want the device and simulator. And I want to download the package of the app. How can I download it? Download container. Oh, code container? Download container. Downloading application data. Okay, let's take a look. We should probably copy this so that we know what we're currently trying to record. This is the file name that we're looking for. Are you done? Nope, still busy. That's great. In the meantime, we can open this in the Finder. I think I tried to save it in the service directory for some reason. No. Show package contents. Library? System data. EMP. What is all of this? Wait. Where's the documents folder? Is it still downloading it? Maybe the application can't be... Oh no, it's finished. Okay. Documents, yes. Whale.
It might be a problem that I'm never giving it time to start the session. Ah, right. Self dot no. Okay. Let's try again. And remove all the breakpoints and record something again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is something happening or not? Oh my gosh, it's working. My live reaction watching my own content getting uploaded to the server in high quality. Well, okay, now I need to hear if it has sound or not. It does not. Um, Although maybe I just can't play sound right now. Well, I won't ever be able to play sound. Okay, well, that's a pretty big success if you ask me. Um, One thing we should probably do is go to the, wait, first of all, delete the application package that we just created. Yeah. Start recording reactions. That's some pretty big stuff. I'm pretty happy with that. Um, Very happy with that. So let's check what the content of the video file is that we just created. Okay, I'm just quickly gonna pause the music in order to give this a playback. Well, that had sound. 1, 2, 3. That's pretty cool. It has sound. I just can't play back the sound, and I haven't figured out why. Um, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Um, we'll figure it out. Okay. Wow. Whew. Holy cow. We're almost done with this whole thing, and it's only day 5. Um, I think um oh no, I mean MOV is the default. Like MOV is the format that Apple invented. MOV is the QuickTime video format, and that's the one that Apple started with. And every time you record a video on your phone, it's always MOV. And if you want to convert it to MP4, that's additional effort. But since we're already converting everything on the server anyways, I don't think we have to convert from MOV to MP4 on the phone. It would reduce the file that gets in transit when it's getting sent to the server, and it might make it a little bit faster to process on the server, but I don't think there's a big reason to process twice. So I think we can just leave it as MOV. And I mean, you just heard that there was definitely audio playing on the video file that we just created. Um, so I'm pretty happy. Yeah, thanks. I mean, we've come a long way since starting this 4 days ago. Um, and I mean, you can check the VODs. I'm also going to be creating a video playlist on YouTube with all the previous days because Twitch deletes everything super quick now. But the biggest issue was the M3 U8 conversion. So the entire video file pipeline already involves compressing files, storing them in this media format that supports multiple resolutions so that the phone can check what the internet connection is like right now, and then it will pick the best resolution for the current conditions. It's called HLS packaging, and we are doing it with FFmpeg. It is some pretty advanced stuff. I wanted to leave at 10 today. It's 9:35 now, so I think with everything that we've been able to get to, it's deserved to finish a couple minutes early. Um, and yeah, tomorrow we'll be finishing the video reactions. That's going to be day 6. And then we are going to be uploading the server side Django software to an AWS instance. And then we can publish this to TestFlight. Um, I'm not sure if TestFlight is going to like the fact that we're recording videos without showing the user what is being recorded. Usually Apple doesn't like that. Um, so we might have to fake test flight by recording by just uploading a fake app like a I don't know like a solitaire game or something, and then once they approve the first test flight version, you can always just uh, update the binary with different content. It's a little life hack. As long as you're still on version 1.0 and only increase the build number, they really don't care. Well, good stuff. Um, Pretty happy with all of this, and I'll be back tomorrow. Uh, I like the username Stoutfella because there's this bar next to my place called Stout that I still have never been to. I really want to give it a try. Okay. Um, Enjoy your Monday and see you probably tomorrow. Bye bye.